Hey everyone, Mitchell back here on my YouTube channel. I just heard a couple of rumors these last 2-3 days about Jordan Love being definitely a potential new Packers quarterback. I think he's really gonna maybe shine up this preseason. The preseason's really gonna show if he can really take over Rodgers' position, and Rodgers is really excited, as he said, to train him, as he might get traded somewhere outside of Green Bay after 2023, which is 3 years away, and 2 years away if the NFL season this year gets canceled. So we'll really have to see, but I think Jordan Love will get a lot of reps this preseason because they're really trying to work on someone to replace Aaron Rodgers, and this is the year to do it. There's a season, and otherwise next year we'll see what happens there. And I'm just really excited for the schedule. And then the 4 preseason games, there's two on Saturday in the afternoon. The first one against the Arizona Cardinals is at noon, which is a very, very odd start. And the last time the Packers were on at noon during a preseason game, most of you remember probably, I was watching the game at a golf course at the time, but Jordy Nelson tore his ACL and he was out for the year in that 2016 season, so that was really sad. We missed the big season that was going to come up from Jordy Nelson, and that's where we kind of had the wild card season that year. We just lost a big player momentum wise. We relied on Jeff Janis a lot, relied on Devontae Adams, that type of group, but I really hope the starters don't really play a ton that game just after that, just because Jordy was out for the year. It would kind of be a risk reward, even though it's the first preseason game. We'll have to see if starters actually play then. And then the week after they will play the Cleveland Browns at Lambeau Field at 3:30, and that'll be nice to have a later kickoff, at least for a Saturday game. It'll cool down a little bit because both games will be really hot with the summer in Wisconsin being really, really hot in August. So that'll be interesting. And then the third game will be against the New York Football Giants in the Meadowlands. Actually, MetLife Stadium, excuse me. It'll be at MetLife Stadium at 7:30 on a Saturday game, I believe August 26th. And then the last game, which has been annual like the last 4 years or something, is against the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's gonna be away, and that's actually at 7. It's usually been at 6 in the past, even when the game was at Kansas City for many years too. So that one's gonna be at 7 o'clock. So that one will be kind of a later start too. So that'll be really interesting to see if Jordan Love or the third string, if Tim Boyle comes back, to see who wins the backup spot. So I think that 4th game will really decide it. So I think we would see a lot from those 4 preseason games, but especially the last one, it will decide who is the legit Green Bay Packers backup. So I think I'm just doing this video on the future and summing up the preseason, since the times are all announced for the preseason, which is exciting, and we'll just go from there. Go Pack Go as always, everyone, and have a great night, and see you all next time on my channel.